Hello and welcome to the final week of work in English. We are going to study English for 7th grade Phase 3, week 20. Today we are going to study the following topic, Introduction to Simple Past. Past in Spanish, you know that it means, okay? So this is for events that happened and finished in the past. Situaciones que empezaron y terminaron en el pasado. Events that happened and finished in the past. First, in the activation part, we have a game, un juego, named the question jar, okay? Titulado El jarro de preguntas. It's about answering questions in English. Eso voy a responder preguntas en inglés. After that, you have a video. You're going to watch a video, observa el video, yes, which has English words in the past, okay? Muchas de las cosas que se dirán allá van a ser in past en este video, in this video. So you pay close attention to the verbs in English in the past. After that, you are going to write, escribir en tu cuaderno, write in your notebook, los personajes de la historia y los diferentes escenarios. ¿Cuál es el final de la historia? Remember, you're going to have to write in English, okay? You're going to have to write the answer in English. Vas a escribir esta respuesta en inglés. Los personajes de la historia y los diferentes escenarios y cuál fue el final de la historia. Yes. After that, production. You're going to choose 5 scenes presented here, 5, yes, and create your own story. Okay, elige 5 de estas imágenes y creas tu propia historia con esas 5 imágenes. Yes. Okay, now let's go back. Volvemos al inicio. In the final project here, final project, proyecto final, final project, sigue las instrucciones para jugar the question jar. Busca en tu casa un envase vacío de mayonesa, mostaza, jalea, even puede ser hasta de gelatina. The thing is that it's empty, okay? La última cosa es que esté vacío. That's it. It doesn't matter if it's plastic or if it's glass, don't worry. The only thing is that it's empty. Solo importa que esté vacío, ¿ok? Límpialo y decóralo a tu gusto. Etiquétalo con la frase question jar. Ahí está. Question jar. Luego, escribe las preguntas que te compartimos en papeles de diferentes colores. Recuerda utilizar o reciclar papel, ¿ok? So you write these questions in pieces of paper, ¿ok? En pedazos de papel, escribes estas questions. Write these questions, ¿ok? Escribe una question por cada cuadrito o por cada pedacito de papel. One question in each piece of paper, ¿ok? And then you put them in the jar. Y las coloca adentro del frasco. You put them in the jar. Ahora la idea es sacar las questions y responderlas en inglés. ¿Cómo se responden? Yes, I did, or no, I don't. For example, en la mayoría, yes. Yes, I did, no, I don't. For example, did you play yesterday? Yes, I did. Did you go to the park? Yes, I did, or no, I don't. Okay? Did you work in your English guideline? Yes, I did. Did you read something yesterday? Yes, I did, or no, I don't. Okay? Ahora, las que empiezan con what, esas no se contestan con yes, I did, ni con no, I don't. En esas hay que dar un poquito más de information. For example, what did you do yesterday? ¿Qué hiciste ayer? I did homework. Por ejemplo, yes? I did homework. Okay? Another example. Las que empiezan con what se contestan diferentes. For example, what did you eat for dinner last night? ¿Qué comiste ayer en la noche? I ate, yes, comí. I ate pupusas last night, for example. Yes? I ate pupusas last night. Okay? Remember, las que empiezan con did se contestan como yes, I did o no, I don't. Okay? Las que empiezan por did las contestas por yes, I did o no, I don't. Porque son questions o closed questions, preguntas cerradas, que se contestan con yes o con no. But the others, las que empiezan con what, con when o con where, esas son más abiertas, open questions. Tienes que dar más information in the answer. Okay? So, once again, get a jar, consigue un bote, write these questions, escribe estas preguntas in pieces of paper, and then you put them inside the jar, okay? Inside the jar. Y las pones adentro del bote. Y ya puedes jugar con un familiar, yes? sacar pieces of paper y hacerse las preguntas en English. Now, the presentation part, we are going to watch a video. Observa el siguiente video sobre una historia del pasado. Yes? Escribe en tu cuaderno los personajes de la historia y los diferentes escenarios. ¿Cuál es el final de la historia? Let's watch it. ¿Cuál es el final de la historia? Let's watch it.
Three buddies.
Once upon a time there were three friends, John, Sam and David. They went to the same school. They were in the same class. This year they studied, did homework, made projects, had exams and learned coding. Also, they played games, read books, designed robots, went to the museums and helped their parents. The school was over. It was summertime. The three buddies planned a camping trip in the woods. They had one rule: no packaged food, only the food from the nature. They started on a journey. They passed through the trees and over the bridges. Sam found a beautiful camping area. The three buddies set up 3 tents. The first was John's, the second was Sam's, and the third was David's tent. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sam and David went fishing. John stayed, because he was the guard of the camp area. He sat on a rock, and waited for his friends in front of the tents. 3 hours later, David and Sam came back with 3 fish. John cleaned the fish. Sam cooked them over the campfire. They had dinner. John played the guitar. They sang songs, got into the tent, and slept at 10 o'clock. They woke up early in the morning. John and David went to the woods. They planned to collect some fruits for breakfast. This time, Sam stayed because it was his turn. He did the cleaning and collected some firewood. Suddenly he heard a crack. He looked behind the John's tent. There was a big brown bear. Sam was very scared. He climbed up a tree. The bear got into John's tent. It came out 2 minutes later. There was a packet of biscuits in its mouth. Then, it got into David's tent. It came out 2 minutes later. There was a packet of sausages in its mouth. The big brown bear ate the 2 packets of foods. It stood up, looked at Sam, and roared. Then, it walked through the trees. John John and David came back 15 minutes later. They were shocked, because the camp area was in a mess. Sam was still on top of the tree. He came down and told what happened. He was angry with John and David because they didn't obey the rule. He asked, "Why did you take packaged foods with you? Why did you lie to me? It was all your fault." John and David were so sorry. They apologized to Sam. Suddenly, they heard a crack. It was the same bear. The three boys climbed up the tree. The bear got into Sam's tent. 2 minutes later, it came out with a packet of chips in its mouth. The big brown bear opened the packet, ate all the chips, looked at the boys, roared. Then, it walked into the woods and didn't come back again. John and David looked at Sam. This time they were very angry. Sam said, "Okay, buddies. I didn't obey the rule either. I apologize to you. It was our fault." The good news is, now we are free from the packaged foods. The three buddies learned their lesson and never told lies to each other again.
So that's it. That's the story. It's a very good story, yes? And now let's go back to the guide. Vamos a la guía de nuevo. Let's go back to the guide. Here. Now let's answer the questions. Respondamos las preguntas. Escribe en tu cuaderno los personajes de la historia. So they have John, David, and Sam, yes? The different scenarios. You have the school, for example. The camp, yes? The campament, the camp, yes. What was the end of the story? ¿Cuál fue el final de la historia? So they all lied. Todos mintieron, yes. They all lied. They say that they didn't take packaged food. Dijeron que no llevarían comida empacada. They said they didn't take packaged food, but it was a lie. They took packaged food, yes, to the camp. It was a lie. Yes, they took packaged food. Yes, they took packaged food to the camp. Okay, so those are the three answers. If you want, you can write more information about that. Okay, si quieres escribir más sobre eso, puedes utilizar la historia. You can watch it again. Okay, now finally the production. Elige 5 escenas de las que te presentamos a continuación y escribe una historia en el pasado. Usa tu imaginación. Okay, so in my case, I'm going to choose this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, and this one. Empecemos. For example, here, John and Mary met in a restaurant thanks to a friend. John fell in love with Mary. They decided to buy a house together and marry. Since they love pets, they took cats and dogs to their new house. They do home office along with their cats and dogs. Yes? Si se fijaron, utilicé oraciones en el pasado. They met, se conocieron. He fell in love, se enamoró de ella. They lived together, got married. Vivieron juntos, se casaron. They adopted pets, adoptaron mascotas, cats and dogs. They do home office y ahora hacen trabajo desde casa with their cats and dogs. Yes? Tomamos 5 pictures, las que sean, yes? 5 pictures, whatever pictures you want, y hacemos una story in English with verbs in the past. ¿Ok? Cuando termines eso, me puedes mandar una picture de tu trabajo ya hecho. ¿Ok? Esta es la última semana de English. Ya no va a haber más. Les felicito a todos los que han llegado hasta este momento y nos continuaremos en clases el próximo año. Bye, guys.